There is a Chinese proverb. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. And the second best time is now.
Well, let's say 5 years ago, because 20 years ago, I couldn't even ride a bike. Yes, great stuff. So, for those of you who don't already know me, my name's Tom, and yes, this is my first video. Now, just like the title, I could have planted this tree a very long time ago, but there's no time like the present. And so, I'm starting today. I'm not leaving it a day longer, and this tree is being planted. Well, it's good for an intro. So for quite some time, I thought I could do better than most people that are out there posting content. And I thought it's about enough time of that just being a thought. And so here I am, making my first video, planting my tree. Now it's time to water it, nurture it. Let's do it. But first, you don't all know who I am. So here's a little bit about my life. Now I'm going to break it down into three things. Distraction, realization, and actualization, which is where I am now. Because obviously, I'm not an old guy, and I'm new on this planet, and for quite some time I was distracted, but I realized I was distracted, and to get to where I want to be, to live the life I want to live, you have to actualize those thoughts. So, my name's Tom. I'm a 22-year-old billionaire, not just yet, but I have things that are worth far more than money and rubies, and that is my age, my peace, and my mind. So, let's jump right into it. So before I got to where I am today, I was distracted. And I'm not just talking slightly, severely. I was planting nothing of substance, only little shrubs that grew out to be nothing. Yet around me, I could see people having lots of success, having the life that I wanted. Yet I was so distracted, I didn't even think it was possible. Since high school, I'd be playing games, I'd go out drinking, even smoking, wasting my time, completely distracted, scrolling away, doing nothing. The last time I'd even read a book was primary school. I distracted myself so much that I didn't even give myself the opportunity to think of how I could live the life I wanted. This is when I had my realization. I had to start planting trees, not shrubs, and that I should have started 5 years ago, but I cannot live with regret, and the best thing to do is act now.
Stable?
And so I realized something has to change. And at first I want to be the greats, I have to first be a great. So this is when this famous proverb started hitting home. I decided I should start planting trees. I realized what was distracting me, what was holding me back. I realized that almost everything around me was keeping me from actually living the life I wanted. And it was simple. I realized that it all started planting trees. And what follows realization is actualization. So, guess what's next? And now, I'm in the time of actualization. My everyday life corresponds to where I want to be. I make sure I'm planting the seeds. There's an arrow over there, how cool. And just like I'm saying, I'm playing it off cool. Because the person I want to be is cool. See, lesson. Actualization. Kind of feel like I should restart.
No, I think it looked cool. Add something.
So, making every sure, yeah. So now, everyday life, I'm making sure aligns with the person I want to be. Hitting the gym, eating the right food, even simply thinking the right things, talking in the right way, talking to people, connecting with people, and challenging myself to grow in every way possible. Because at the end of the day, if I want to be the best man I possibly can, that starts by being the worst possible man I am now. Doesn't mean I'm the worst now. But what it means is, to be strong, you have to be weak. To be smart, you have to feel stupid. And that is life. And to realize that if I want to become those things, I have to first accept that maybe I'm not those things now. And so, to get bigger, I eat my protein. I go to the gym every day. And, like this video, I make you guys a part of it. and I record the journey, and I record the process. So this first video is not just a hello, this is not just a spontaneous thing, this is a part of the realization. Oh, that's it. So, I've told you I was distracted. I've told you I realized I was distracted. And upon realization of being distracted, I learned to actualize. And so I'm actualizing my life. And my goal is to share my journey, but also to inspire others. And it's to inspire you, whoever's watching this, to actualize your life and realize that if you don't choose your own path, if you don't plant the right trees, someone's gonna plant your trees and make you a man-made forest, and you're gonna walk a path that they want you to. So at the end of the day, I wanna have a nice forest that I've curated. I haven't curated this forest, I'm not that old yet. And live the life I wanna live. So, like I said, whoa, that guy went in my ear. Sorry guys. I think it's outro time. Bruv, leave me alone.
Bro, this looks crazy.
Yeah, just got knocked out. Right,
This is
we're
like
going
a-
to the outro, boys. Intro, outro, outro. So, that has been my very first video. This is me planting my first seed. Now, if you're watching this and you've been holding back on something, that is business, fitness, literally anything that is of your dreams, take this as a sign for you to start and to pursue and start planting seeds. There's no time like the present. Now, Mr. Cameraman, Ayrton, put you on the spot here. You do a very good impression of, I'm gonna come down there. Master Oogway?
Nah, it's got to happen with cinematic B-roll, to be honest.
I am the cinematic B-roll. Or shall I pretend to be him?
Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. That is why it is called the present.
Peace out! An arrow. You ready? You ready, guys? Oh. Your imagination is more powerful than you think. Yeah, it's in 4K, bro. Look at this guy.
You got this action.
Look at the cameraman. Multi-talented geezer.
Look, I can do it with my nose closed.
Fucking hell. I am Hood Robin.
And if we have time, people will get into homosexuality and how it's changed my life.
So, at the end of the day, just subscribe.